Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You think one of them would pop up?
Access denied.
They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
Jensen, we need to talk. It isn't safe.
I'd love to get a look at the bomb site myself, but nice, not our show. I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours, still nothing.
That's all the data I have right now.
Here we go. The Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the Machine God through a ritual they call Ascension.
I just wish someone would nut up and take... blame.
We're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be caught.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
We're advising people to stay at home, so someone needs to be...
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
I highly
Hey,
doubt
Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board. You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker soon after the AUG incident, when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
they've been everywhere for the past week.
You to do is listen to these guys.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
Access denied.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
There's something here I'll find.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit, details recovered from the black box suggest that there may have been several flashbacks to the AUG incident. That augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the breaking off of life and fixed history. I cannot speak for you, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you, live, from Piken, exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade
Not a probable target.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
Davis relies on public perception.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is so weird.
There's something here I'll find.
We're advising people to stay at home, so someone else can give the example. They've been everywhere for the past week. We know state police aren't above profiling.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
Run DNA checks for all the outfits.
No, that's not consistent with the train station towers. Dr. Ozed, you have an outside call. Emergency with contact actors. Agent, most likely eyewitnesses who smashed in the explosion.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Anomaly
Run
detected.
DNA checks for all the outfits.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Scrubbing through garbage for hours.
Run DNA checks for all the outfits.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that pulls us on. Smart move. They don't want to be caught in dragnet.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
highly doubt whoever did
They're like serial
bothered
killers.
to
Deep
stay
down, they all want to be caught.
You'd think one of them would pop up
I
on
don't even know
some list.
where to start with their weapons.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction.
Live from
Agent
Vega.
Jensen.
Ariel is constantly bringing the best and the latest technology.
It is Jensen.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are.
Up to the straps. Back to New York. And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed,
I hate this. I
calls
really
for
hate
the
this.
removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals urgently have to be elected to designated aug-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation
You'd think one of them would pop up on
protesting
some
all over
list
the world,
somewhere.
and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Stop this. Shut it. Wrong get a shot.
Look, I'm going as fast
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agents.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into
These
the
guys
plane's
might as well be
cockpit
ghosts.
and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been sent with flashbacks from the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago. This is so weird. All over the world, proving to the terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. Singh may be able to dig up more for me once he's back in Basra with the Jinn. Just hope his cover isn't fucked, since you couldn't be bothered to disable that comms booster.
It's easy to make those kind of statements when you're back in the world, isn't it? I didn't expect you to be the kind of agent that deals in hindsight.
You're right. I'm not. Hindsight's for pessimists. I said, I hope his cover isn't blown. Now that makes me an optimist, doesn't it? Anyways, look. With Singh's contacts in the desert, maybe something will ping on these gold-masked jokers and we'll nail them quick. Probably just another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong, I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys and gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it's very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority 1. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry.
whisper chip is in.
Word, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that? No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. MacReady's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai, and those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more. As long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Rosika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained.
Because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured. Palisade Bank operations is now.
Fuck, Jensen!
All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations Sensitive Future Restoration Act in a matter, the doctor will change his tune. This is Alaska Sun, reporting to you, live. I guess.
You better stop waiting. You'd think one of them would pop up at some living.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
An elusive group of vigilante animals.
Agent Jensen! I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night. So,
you'd think one of them would pop up.
there was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
In Russia, packed combat drones attacked
The last one walked straight into the man. This is so weird.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai. Danish relies on public perception.
responsibility.
Some people are bored by reconnaissance. You probably haven't heard it. The TX-29 now has you.
Smiley was going on.
You know, you've been suspicious shit. Nice work. The police response to the attack on the identity of They were better organized and less corrupt.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
No, should I?
They've been having strange problems of late. Technical glitches, things like that. It's probably nothing, but...
One can't be too careful these days.
Chang will figure it out, I hope. Well, I must get back to work. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing, Agent Jensen, and I hope you find the men who did it.
You and me both, Sedlak.
Not believe this.
Seems like everyone is paranoid.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something to these people, don't. The whole week and I'm still getting the runaround.
You are sure these people will get my phone? I've been dating him for 3 months. He's a recipient. I'm using these to fucking flank. Keep them back.
Enough problems already.
to have to hurt you. Back off.
There might be not... Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order. And completely under the radar.
Sure, I'll take one.
Well, that's it. You've cleaned me out.
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid...
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it... I think I'll be on my way.
You say so?
Headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
Can't take that cake back.
Stop. Identification, please.
You are still deciding. Come back later.
Of course it's easy.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
In the market for...
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Outstanding. That's not just a display. They're for sale.
Nothing for me.
Don't.
Centrálo, pořád čekám na další šichtu.
Sid has gone to hell.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Red drop here.
Can't defend against that kind of team.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I think the best way to describe me is a troubleshooter, and a friend of Vaclav Kohler. He tells me you have a shipment for him, so I figured I'd do him a favor and pick it up.
Look, Papa. The man who still believes in dealing honestly. But only up to a point. Kohler must have told you that I refused to give him the calibrator. You know, dealing with logs these days is bad business. How desperate Kohler must be to send someone like you. And the answer is still no.
I'm here because there are certain ideals, like friendship and keeping one's word, that are worth any risk. You look like the kind of man who understands that.
You remember, Vano? When I told you that nobody knows what loyalty means anymore? Some people still do. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
Tell you what, you obviously have some experience in these matters. I'm happy to follow your lead.
Deferring to wisdom is not the same as taking responsibility for yourself. If you will not do that, I have no use for you. You are free to come back when we are open. Try your luck at our tables. But for now, I would like you to leave. In fact, I insist.
Mr. Podkoveli would like you to leave now. You're trespassing, Metal Man. We do not want you here. Okay, give me a minute.
Making sure we're ready.
Hold on a minute.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Any corpse burns in me. One way to catch a rat is to set traps. You shouldn't be here. It's not safe. Stick around. I'd be happy to kill you. Иди туда! I'll just wait here. Just skipping through the dark. What? Probably ran as soon as he saw it. Looking, but I'm...
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise
Nothing over here.
an elusive for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however,
Who is stupid
is the
enough to
damage
attack us
these
here?
hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever craters the underground media wants to say.
Radio to the main towers.
Надо доказать это найти для босса. Our portable radio station is a massive storage
This place is
other area. Up. Back to New York. And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations.
Come on.
Ёбаный.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka
Great
train
way to
station.
start the fucking day.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Foodalek complex. Dr. Rucker
Find me
claims
something.
his organization is
Надо доказательства найти для босса. Ну, так ты проверял?
I haven't found anything right now. The boss will just yell at me either way.
Сколько нам еще искать? Over here.
Should have done a better job sealing off the back tunnels.
Over here.
an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers can
Check the doors. Make sure they're locked.
The collective shuts down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed
что бы ты
massive
сделал
voter
с
fraud
мертвой
when they
системой?
rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy.
No, this doesn't feel good.
Hacked combat
Get
drones
your
attacked
gold
cities.
dead head.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective classified corporate
We
documents.
got him now.
Я его потерял.
Corner buster before he runs again. Now we are both. Having me in there with you.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
Nowhere to go now, Clank. You have no right to do that. I know you want. Only one way out. Nowhere to go now, asshole. You just dropped yourself. You'll pay for that, Kenner. Die! We need to find you.
Fucking the power of Christ! Это тупик!
You just fucked yourself. He's cornered. Your book is trapped.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Нашел? Быть не может! Последний шанс убежать, жестянка! Боссу это не понравится! Плохо дело! Надо же! А я тебя боялся! Что делать? Боже, нет! Ладно. Ага! Please, God, save me! Хорош уже! Пора заканчивать!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
There.
homeless, poors, druggies, even orphans. They've been going for
What's going
Dobre.
on?
You got to hand it to Nathaniel.
known as North Gate, leads through the remains of the fortifications. When did they close the coffee shop? It's been closed for ages. Maybe a year. Lost those little values.
И твои консиньоры Хочешь свиho?
Red light won't be admitting anyone until after dark. I assume that's what you're doing.
Not too
Patrol
many
area
cars
is
entered in this part of the state.
Yeah.
Připadá mi, jako by se město pod tím tlakem.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Fuck, you look like a top-end model. All shiny and smooth. Let's see what you have. I'm guessing that someone important is footing the bill, right? Some sugar daddy,
I
maybe?
don't have time for your bullshit.
Well, I guess they did not program you with a sense of humor. Hey, Clank, let's see what you have.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rosika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rosika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Damn thing is always breaking down.
Have to remember to look into that.
Smells like police. You got nothing to do here. Got what you're looking for.
I hate watching. Goodbye.
Hezká noc, co? Hlavně, aby nám to vydrželo.
Paper?
Yes, of course.
Those are the wrong ones. They don't clear you.
Přímo tady to. Připadá mi, jako by se město pod tím tlakem.
You recommend me at the bank?
Well, this is what.
Spread from here. Got what you're looking for.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops, too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. They don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. The fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
You mind?
I was already late for work. Now I have to walk across town.
This area is restricted to civilians.
I'm with Task Force 29. I thought maybe I could take a look around.
You thought wrong. This is a local investigation. You task force guys can go swing your dick someplace else.
That's fine, forget it.
Done. Bye. Screaming at me. You don't want to go any further, Hanser. Checked himself out this morning. He had no real injury, so there is nothing they can do.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
might as well head back. There's no getting through that way. The police have the hall locked down.
Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Villa!